Hey, good afternoon there, folks. Samurai Cowboy or Richard here. And I've just about had enough of looking at these damn fake news stations coming out blasting Donald Trump's picks. First and foremost, Donald Trump won the election. He's got a right to choose anybody who he wants in any position in his administration. And one thing I learned as a Marine many years ago, loyalty is a big thing, buddy. When you're loyal, hey, that's like number one on the list when you look at people selecting them for positions. Okay? So, we've gone through the Bannon thing, or I should say that's still going on right now. People ain't happy with him. Mr. Bannon being inside his Trump's circle there. And now we're dealing with General Flynn. We're dealing with Senator Sessions and a Congressman Pompeo, who's been selected to be the director of the CIA. Well, sorry, first things first, folks. You lost. Trump gets the pick. End of discussion on that part right there. Now let's take a look at these individuals, all three of them. First, let's start with Senator Sessions. Okay? This guy's beyond reproach. This guy, I mean, you cannot find a better person to put in as Attorney General of the United States. He's going to square away that place. First thing, that's what they need to be doing up there. They need to get somebody in there to square that place away. It's a goddamn absolute mess up there. There's no such thing as the blind lady of justice right now. You know? If you're on the wrong side of Obama, you're going to jail. How about all that justice that was served Tea Party? Huh? Did they get any justice out there? I don't think so. So, all the left-wing news organizations, the Communist News Network and ABC and all the rest of them, every time Donald Trump picks somebody, they're just like gone batshit crazy. You know? But you know what? Sessions is a great pick. And he got picked because he was loyal. One of the big reasons, he was loyal to Trump. He was the first person out there defending Trump that stood by his side. And you know what? If I was in the combat zone, I'd definitely want somebody loyal next to my side. Okay? So he's got all the qualifications. He's going to be Attorney General, and I think he's going to be a great Attorney General. And he's going to clean house up there. And he's going to start telling these people, hey, we ain't playing favorites no more. We're going to ensure that the scales of justice are the same for everybody, regardless who they are. Now, General Flynn. I like that guy right off the bat. You know why? Because he pissed off Obama and got fired. He wasn't, what did they say? What did MacArthur say? If everybody's thinking the same way, then ain't nobody thinking. Groupthink. Well, you know what? He went against Obama's view on how ISIS should be portrayed. Okay? Oh, Mr. President Obama didn't like that. He had to get rid of Mr. Flynn, saying, hey, that's not how we do things around here, you know. You can't be saying things different, even though you're on the ground there, you got 33 years experience, you're an intel officer, you know what's going on. We can't have that kind of stuff happening in my administration, so you got to go. That's why I like him even more. I'm glad he's sitting in that position because I feel safer already, and he hasn't even been confirmed. So, you know, I got a lot of respect for him, and, you know, nobody gets that far up in the hierarchy in the military without being qualified in any spot of Donald Trump's administration. So he's another good pick, but you know what? The left, they're just going batshit again. Oh, he's a Islamist, or Muslims are not, they're all the enemies, and well, they are. We don't see Christians coming in our country killing us. We don't see Christians strapping bombs to themselves and blowing up innocent bystanders. Do we see that? When's the last time you've seen a Christian strap on an IED? They ain't around. Okay? So, you know what? If you can't even recognize your enemy, how in the hell are you going to defeat him? You can't even recognize the enemy. How are you going to defeat him? And that's what Obama's been doing the last 8 years. He doesn't know who this enemy is. He just thinks they're a bunch. I don't know what he thinks anymore. But you know what? They got something in common. They're all Muslims, aren't they? Okay? If you want to call it a religion, that's fine. If you want to call it an ideology, that's fine. But you know what? I can tell you one thing. Their religion or their ideology doesn't mesh with America's. Doesn't mesh. We're at the opposite ends of the spectrum here when it comes to Muslims and Christianity. Sorry to say that. Hey, if it hurts your feelings, snowflakes, so be it. Okay? So General Flynn is going to be a great choice for that. I don't know too much about this Congressman Pompeo. I've seen a few articles on him. One of the things I know they're going to drive the left crazy about him is he loves waterboarding. If you want to send a Democrat into a tailspin, talk about waterboarding. Yeah, we ought to waterboard everybody. You know what? Although I have personally experienced waterboarding, but I can almost imagine what it's like. Because have you ever gotten, like, when you're swimming at the beach or whatever, and you get like a bunch of water that goes up your nose and your mouth and shit, and you're just whatever. You know what? I would talk too if I was waterboarded. But all them Democrats out there say, oh, this guy, he's a cruel and unusual guy. He likes waterboarding. He likes waterboarding innocent people that we just pick up off the street and just throw them in some damn dungeon and waterboard them until, they're near death and yada, yada, yada. Oh, them Democrats. So, I think now we're up to 5 choices. We have Revis, his chief of staff. We have Mr. Bannon, and now we got these 3 picks here: Sessions and General Flynn and this Pompeo guy. You know what? It's just like clockwork. It's like clockwork. You can look at Fox News, and they talk about how these people are, really qualified, got da-da-da-da-da. And then you go right over to CNN or ABC and you see these are the worst picks you could possibly put up there. This is going to cause our nation to be even more decisive than what it is now. So I don't care what you do. The left is not going to be satisfied. So you know what when I tell Mr. Trump, just keep on doing what you're doing. You pick the people that need to be there. You get the best, the brightest, and the best, very best possible people you can put in those positions in your administration. And if you want to put loyalty at the top of your list as far as a prerequisite for those people getting into those positions, that's your prerogative. Go for it. I would put it up on my list, loyalty. Why would you want some person that's not loyal to you in your administration? That would be stupid, wouldn't it? Well, we'll see what happens. I think Mr. Trump is going to continue to pick the people that he wants. And the only thing that that was a surprise to me was old Mitt Romney. So we're going to see what shakes out on this Secretary of State thing. But you know what? Anything would be better than Hillary Clinton. This is Samurai Cowboy out. Have a good day. God bless.